What is going on, comic book gang? I'm Yancy, aka Year the Collector, coming to your screen from the Nerd Initiative Comics bullpen to give you a spoiler-free review of Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 9, written by Jonathan Hickman, penciled by Marco Checchetto, colors by Matt Wilson, and letters by Corey Petit. If you haven't been reading Marvel's new Ultimate line of comics, here's a quick recap. This all started in Ultimate Invasion number 1 by Jonathan Hickman, Alex Sinclair, Andrew Curry, Brian Hitch, and Joe Caramagna. In this universe's timeline, 20 years ago, the makers stopped the radioactive spider from biting Peter Parker. 8 months ago, or 8 issues ago, as in issue number 1 of Ultimate Spider-Man, Tony Stark sent Peter the same radioactive spider along with a suit and warnings of a shadow organization that rules the world. Since then, Peter has used his incredible powers granted by the spider's bite to fight crime alongside Green Goblin, aka Harry Osborn. This is the baseline for this Ultimate Spider-Man run, more or less. There's so many crazy and cool ideas that differ from your main universe Spider-Man. It's kind of the whole point, right? I do have to highlight something from the last couple of issues before I begin to tell you about issue number 9, so bear with me, please. So, on issue number 7, Spider-Man and Green Goblin have their first face-to-face encounter with Tony Stark, aka Iron Lad. This encounter revealed that Tony had access to Harry's and Peter's suits because they were originally developed in Stark Industries, which, of course, did not sit well with them. Later, on issue number 8, we were introduced to this world's version of the Sinister Six. Leading the group, we have Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, Black Cat, Kraven the Hunter, Mr. Negative, Mole Man, and Mysterio. Wilson Fisk summoned the Sinister Six to help him with his spider problem. Now, to issue number 9. If you read even issue 1, you are aware of Uncle Ben Parker and Jonah J. Jameson's bromance. It's like my favorite duo in comics right now. Well, they recently launched their own newspaper, and in this issue, they get an update on how it's doing. To quote MJ, it's doing amazing. There's a bit more to it, but I'll let you find that out for yourself. Also, Otto Octavius, Harry's right-hand man and engineer, managed to make some updates to Green Goblin's suit to stop Iron Lad from controlling it anymore. And he also went the extra mile and created a whole new suit for Spider-Man, and he called it the Mark 1. You just have to see it for yourself and see Peter's reaction to it. Finally, Wilson Fisk gave the green light to the Sinister Six to go after the heroes, and that begins here on issue number 9. There's some action and banter from Spider-Man that's just hilarious. In the end, Peter is not comfortable with the outcome, and we see the wedge between Peter and Harry getting even wider. I gotta say, Jonathan Hickman continues to amaze me with how well he has paced this run so far. The main two plots here, number 1, Uncle Ben and Triple J shedding light on stories they wouldn't be able to do if they were still at the Daily Bugle, will ultimately clash against the powers that be in this world. And number 2, you have Harry and Peter fighting crime in New York in their own way as heroes, already colliding with the powers that be. The art in this issue is incredible. Marco Checchetto on the pencils and Matt Wilson on the colors are just the perfect duo, and they have a signature look for this title. I'm not sure if there's a better Spider-Man book being released by Marvel currently than this one. I give this issue a 9.5 out of 10. With that being said, this was Yancy, aka Year the Collector from the Nerd Initiative Comics Bullpen. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and remember to read more comics.